What if I told you that a single number could change your life? That hidden within February 18th, 2025, is a secret pattern, one that could unlock prosperity, success, and even your destiny. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if history, numerology, and ancient wisdom all pointed to the same truth? Imagine this. You've been struggling financially, love feels out of reach, and no matter how hard you try, life just isn't clicking into place. You start noticing a number popping up repeatedly, on receipts, in timestamps, even in random conversations. Could it be a sign? Could this number be the key to breaking free from the rut you've been stuck in? In today's video, we're diving deep into 6 powerful numbers that will carry immense energy after February 18th, 2025. Numbers that hold the potential to bring abundance, clarity, and transformation into your life. And trust me, this isn't just random numerology talk. Each of these numbers is backed by ancient spiritual teachings, real-life success stories, and an energy shift that could be happening in your life right now. But here's the catch. These numbers don't just work on their own. You have to be open to their influence, align your actions with their energy, and recognize the opportunities when they arrive. Will you take the leap and embrace this transformation? To kick off this journey, give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our deep dives into wisdom, success, and life transformation. And here's a little challenge to start shifting your energy right now. Comment below. I attract prosperity and success into my life. Just by doing that, you're setting a powerful intention, one that could be the first step toward your breakthrough. All right, let's get started. 1. Number 16. The path of self-discovery and wisdom. Number 16 carries a deeply spiritual energy, representing self-awareness, emotional depth, and inner balance. It's a number that challenges you to pause, reflect, and reassess, not just in your relationships with others, but, more importantly, in your relationship with yourself. This number often appears when life feels misaligned, when we are chasing success, approval, or material gains at the expense of our own inner peace. It signals a turning point, a call to shift from external pursuits to internal harmony, encouraging us to seek wisdom, authenticity, and true purpose. The story of Tom and his search for meaning. Tom was always the overachiever, the kind of person who believed that success equated to happiness. From a young age, he was taught that status, money, and recognition were the markers of a fulfilling life. He worked tirelessly, sacrificed sleep, and climbed the corporate ladder faster than most. By the time he was 35, he had everything society deemed successful: a high-paying job, a luxury car, and a long list of accomplishments. Yet something felt missing. No matter how much he achieved, the satisfaction was temporary. The excitement of a new promotion lasted only a few weeks before a familiar emptiness crept back in. He couldn't understand why he still felt unfulfilled. Then something strange started happening. He kept noticing the number 16 on receipts, digital clocks, flight tickets, and even randomly in books and TV shows. At first, he dismissed it as coincidence, but after seeing it daily for weeks, he grew curious. After some research, Tom discovered that 16 in numerology symbolizes self-reflection, inner growth, and the need for emotional clarity. In Buddhist philosophy, it represents a journey of self-awareness, where one must detach from external validation and seek fulfillment from within. This realization hit Tom hard. He had spent years chasing achievements, believing they would fill the void inside him. But true success, he learned, wasn't about accumulating accolades. It was about inner peace, meaningful relationships, and a deep understanding of oneself. Determined to change, Tom took small yet deliberate steps. He started journaling, reflecting on his real desires beyond social expectations. He practiced mindfulness, learning to appreciate the present rather than always striving for the next goal. He redefined his relationships, choosing depth over quantity, authenticity over status. Within months, everything began to shift. His stress levels dropped, his relationships became more meaningful, and he felt genuinely fulfilled for the first time in years. His career, instead of consuming him, became an extension of his purpose, not the sole definition of his worth. The number 16 had been a wake-up call, one that led him to a more balanced, purpose-driven life. Lesson from number 16. True success isn't measured by external achievements, but by inner peace and self-awareness. If you keep seeing 16, the universe may be urging you to reevaluate your priorities and align them with your deeper values. Personal growth requires introspection, patience, and the courage to let go of societal expectations. If you've been feeling disconnected or unfulfilled despite outward success, perhaps number 16 is appearing in your life for a reason. Will you listen to its message? 2. Number 22, the architect of success. In numerology, 22 is known as the master builder, carrying an energy that turns dreams into reality. This is a number of limitless potential, where ambition meets practical execution, and where bold visions can be shaped into concrete success. Unlike other numbers that inspire introspection or creativity, 22 demands action. It encourages discipline, strategic thinking, and the ability to structure big ideas into something tangible. This number doesn't just fuel ambition, it provides the tools, mindset, and opportunities necessary to build lasting success. One of the key lessons of 22 is collaboration. While some numbers encourage solitude and self-reflection, 22 thrives on partnerships, teamwork, and collective strength. Many of the most groundbreaking businesses, projects, and legacies have been built not by individuals working alone, but by visionaries who knew when to join forces with the right people. The power of partnerships, a business breakthrough. Sarah was an ambitious entrepreneur, but she was struggling to turn her vision into reality. She had a great idea, a wellness brand that could help people live healthier, more balanced lives. But no matter how hard she worked, she couldn't get it off the ground. She was trying to do everything alone, from marketing to product development to finance. The pressure was overwhelming, and the business wasn't growing the way she had hoped. Then something strange started happening. She began noticing the number 22 everywhere. It showed up on her grocery receipts, her phone battery percentage, and even random street signs. At first, she ignored it, but after seeing it almost daily, she decided to look into its meaning. She learned that 22 is the number of manifestation, structure, and most importantly, partnerships. It was a sign that her next level of success wouldn't come from working harder alone, but from building the right collaborations. Taking this message to heart, Sarah reached out to an old college friend who had expertise in business operations. They decided to become business partners, combining their skills to launch the wellness brand together. The result? The business took off almost immediately. With Sarah's creativity and vision, and her partner's strategic and financial expertise, they created a brand that attracted thousands of customers. They secured investors, expanded their reach, and turned a struggling idea into a thriving company. Within a year, they were featured in major publications and generating six-figure revenue. Looking back, Sarah realized that 22 had been trying to tell her something all along, that true success is built not in isolation, but in partnership with others who share your vision. What number 22 teaches us: collaboration breeds success. Don't be afraid to join forces with like-minded people who complement your strengths. If you keep seeing 22, start acting on your dreams now. This number is a catalyst for turning ideas into reality. True success isn't just about having big dreams, but about building the right structures, systems, and relationships to make them happen. If you've been seeing 22 frequently, take a moment to ask yourself, are you trying to do everything alone when you could be working smarter with the right people? Is there a collaboration or partnership that could take you to the next level? Success isn't about struggling alone. It's about building wisely, strategically, and with the right allies by your side. What could 22 be telling you right now? 3. Number 12. The number of adaptability and growth. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Plans that once felt certain can suddenly fall apart, and the future can feel uncertain. But if there's one thing that separates those who thrive from those who struggle, it's adaptability, the ability to adjust, pivot, and embrace new opportunities, even when they appear disguised as challenges. In numerology, 12 represents flexibility, reinvention, and the courage to take a different path. This number is a powerful reminder that resisting change often leads to frustration, while embracing it unlocks new doors we never knew existed. Throughout history, the most successful people have been those who were willing to let go of outdated plans and trust the new direction life was showing them. The universe is constantly offering opportunities for reinvention. You just have to be willing to recognize them. Life lesson: when a closed door leads to a better path. Alex had built his career in corporate finance. He followed the traditional path, earned his degree, secured a stable job, and worked hard to climb the ladder. But in 2020, everything came crashing down. His company downsized, and he was laid off without warning. At first, Alex felt completely lost. He had spent years investing in a career that no longer existed. The fear of financial instability, the pressure to start over, and the uncertainty of what to do next weighed heavily on him. Then something unusual started happening. He kept noticing the number 12 on digital clocks, page numbers, invoices, even his old employee ID. Curious, he looked up its meaning and discovered that 12 is a number of transformation and new beginnings. It wasn't a coincidence. The universe was sending him a message. It was time to pivot. Instead of dwelling on his loss, Alex decided to embrace change. He had always been passionate about personal finance and had a talent for explaining financial concepts to others. Inspired by the meaning of 12, he started a YouTube channel teaching financial literacy and investment strategies. At first, it was slow. He had no prior experience in content creation, but he committed to learning. He adapted, tried different approaches, and stayed open to feedback. Within 2 years, his channel exploded. He built a loyal audience of over 500,000 subscribers. He secured brand partnerships and speaking engagements, making more than he ever did in his corporate job. Most importantly, he found fulfillment. He was no longer just working for a paycheck, but making a real impact in people's lives. Looking back, Alex realized that losing his job wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something far greater. If he had resisted change, he would have remained stuck in fear. But by embracing the opportunity for reinvention, he created a career beyond what he had ever imagined. What number 12 reminds us: adaptability is key to success. If something isn't working, be willing to change direction. Every setback is a setup for a new opportunity. If you've been facing obstacles, consider that it may be the universe redirecting you toward a better path. If you encounter 12 repeatedly, it's time to explore new possibilities. Let go of resistance and trust that you are being guided towards something greater. If you've been feeling stuck or uncertain about your next step, ask yourself, is there a new opportunity I've been avoiding because it feels unfamiliar? Am I holding on to something just because it feels safe, even if it no longer serves me? The universe is always moving. The question is, will you move with it? If 12 keeps showing up in your life, it's time to embrace change and step into the next chapter. 4. Number 19. The power of determination and bold action. Success is rarely about luck. It's about making bold decisions, facing fears head-on, and taking action even when uncertainty looms. In numerology, 19 symbolizes courage, resilience, and the determination to push forward despite obstacles. It is a number of personal power, urging those who encounter it to trust in their capabilities and step into their full potential. Many people spend years waiting for the right moment, but 19 is a wake-up call. The moment is now. Whether it's starting a business, pursuing a passion, or making a life-changing decision, this number signals that you already have what it takes. All that's missing is action. If you've been seeing 19 frequently, the universe may be nudging you to stop hesitating, stop doubting, and start moving. Real-life example: overcoming fear to achieve greatness. Jessica had always dreamed of becoming a writer. As a child, she would fill notebooks with short stories, crafting worlds that only existed in her imagination. But as she grew older, self-doubt crept in. What if no one reads my work? What if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? The fear of rejection paralyzed her. Instead of chasing her passion, she pursued a safe career in marketing, pushing her dream of writing to the back of her mind. Years passed, and while she was financially stable, something inside her felt unfulfilled. Then something strange started happening. The number 19 began appearing everywhere. She saw it on receipts, price tags, and bus numbers. It showed up as timestamps. 1:19 p.m., 19% battery left. It even appeared in her dreams, where she kept seeing a book with the number 19 on the cover. At first, she ignored it, but after weeks of seeing 19 almost daily, she decided to look into its meaning. What she found changed everything. Jessica learned that 19 is the number of bold action. It signifies that fear is the only thing standing in the way of success. The universe wasn't just showing her a number. It was sending her a message. Stop waiting. Start doing. That night, she made a decision. She was going to write her book. She set aside an hour every morning to write, even when she didn't feel inspired. She sent her draft to publishers, even though she feared rejection. She took the risk, and it paid off. A year later, Jessica published her first novel. It became a bestseller. She realized that the only thing that had been holding her back was herself. The moment she embraced the energy of 19, determination, courage, and taking the leap, everything changed. Message of number 19. Success is about bold decisions. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. Fear is an illusion. Most of the things we fear never actually happen. If 19 keeps showing up, stop hesitating. Take the first step. The moment you start, you set powerful change in motion. Ask yourself, what dream have I been putting off because of fear? What action can I take today that moves me closer to my goals? The universe is giving you a sign. Will you take it? If you've been waiting for a reason to finally chase your ambitions, this is it. 5. Number 3. The magic of creativity and joy. If there is one number that radiates pure positivity, creativity, and boundless potential, it's number 3. In numerology, 3 is known as the number of joy, self-expression, and expansion. It represents the energy of creation, whether in the form of art, ideas, or even a new way of living. Unlike numbers that focus on discipline and structure, 3 thrives in spontaneity, playfulness, and thinking outside the box. It reminds us that abundance is not just about money. It's about fulfillment, passion, and doing what lights you up inside. Many successful people, artists, entrepreneurs, and visionaries have found that happiness and creativity are powerful forces for attracting wealth. When you work with joy, enthusiasm, and an open heart, you create an energy that draws opportunities, success, and prosperity to you effortlessly. But here's the secret. You have to trust in your creativity and take action. Manifesting abundance with positivity. Lena had spent years working a job she hated. It paid well, but she felt trapped and uninspired. Every morning she dreaded waking up, and by the time she got home, she was drained. Then one day something unexpected happened. She kept seeing the number 3 everywhere. She woke up randomly at 3:33 a.m. The restaurant bill totaled exactly $33. While scrolling through social media, she kept coming across inspirational messages about creativity and self-expression. Curious, she researched the meaning of number 3 and discovered that it represents creativity, joy, and following your passion. It was a sign, a call to action, urging her to break free from routine and start embracing what truly made her happy. Lena had always loved painting, but she never considered it more than a hobby. Inspired by the energy of 3, she decided to take a leap of faith. She started painting again, just for fun. She shared her work on social media. She stopped worrying about being good enough and simply enjoyed creating. Within months, something amazing happened. Her artwork started gaining attention. People began asking if they could buy her paintings. She received invitations to local art shows. A well-known designer reached out, asking to feature her work in a boutique gallery. What began as a side passion became a thriving business. Today, Lena makes a living doing what she loves, and it all started when she embraced the magic of number 3, creativity, joy, and self-expression. Action steps for number 3. Embrace creative projects. Whether it's writing, painting, music, or even a business idea, tap into your creative energy. Stay optimistic. Your mindset shapes your reality. Joy and enthusiasm attract abundance more than stress ever will. Trust the process. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Just start creating, experimenting, and putting yourself out there. If you keep seeing 3, ask yourself, am I allowing myself to be creative, or am I stuck in a routine? What's something I've always wanted to do but never gave myself permission to pursue? The universe is nudging you toward joy, passion, and self-expression. Will you answer the call? 6. Bonus number 8. The number of infinite prosperity. If there is one number that embodies success, wealth, and abundance, it's number 8. In numerology, 8 is known as the number of infinity, symbolizing endless cycles of prosperity, karma, and financial stability. It represents power, discipline, and the ability to turn ambition into long-term success. But there's something special about 8. It doesn't just bring financial abundance by chance. This number rewards those who stay focused, take strategic action, and operate with integrity. If you align with its energy, you can unlock unparalleled wealth and success. Unlike other numbers that focus on creativity or emotions, 8 is about results. It encourages smart financial decisions, persistence and discipline, karmic balance, giving and receiving in equal measure. If you've been seeing 8 frequently, on receipts, license plates, clocks, or even in dreams, it's a sign that you're on the verge of a major financial breakthrough. But to fully harness its power, you need to take intentional steps toward success. The infinite prosperity principle. How 8 rewards those who take action. Michael was a hard-working entrepreneur, but for years, he struggled to achieve real financial stability. He put in long hours, made sacrifices, and dreamed of building a business empire, but success seemed just out of reach. Then something interesting started happening. He kept seeing the number 8 everywhere. His business bank account always had an amount ending in 88. His receipts constantly showed totals like $8.88 or $88. Even his phone number and address had repeating 8S. Curious, he researched the meaning of 8 in numerology and discovered that it represents power, success, and financial mastery. But the most important lesson? 8 rewards action. It was a wake-up call. Success wouldn't come to him by chance. He had to actively align with it. Michael made a powerful decision. He refined his business model, cutting out distractions and focusing on what truly worked. He adopted a disciplined financial plan, saving, investing, and reinvesting profits wisely. He committed to ethical business practices, ensuring that every deal he made was fair and beneficial to all parties involved. Within a year, his company saw record-breaking growth. His income doubled, and he found himself surrounded by profitable opportunities and powerful connections. He realized that number 8 had been guiding him all along. He just needed to take the right actions to unlock its potential. Final takeaway. If you keep seeing 8, you are on the verge of a breakthrough. This number signals that abundance is within reach, but you must step into your power and take action. Your actions will multiply. 8 is the number of karmic return. What you put into the world will come back to you tenfold. Stay ethical, disciplined, and focused. True success isn't just about making money. It's about building wealth that lasts. If 8 has been appearing in your life, ask yourself, am I taking the right steps toward financial success? Am I being disciplined and strategic in my approach? Am I maintaining integrity in my pursuit of wealth? The universe is aligning opportunities in your favor. Are you ready to step into your power and claim the success that awaits? Life isn't just a series of random events. It's a pattern, a rhythm, a code waiting to be unlocked. The numbers that appear in your life aren't coincidences. They're signposts from the universe, guiding you toward your highest potential. 16 reminds you to look inward. True success starts with self-awareness. 22 shows you the power of partnerships. Big dreams require strong foundations. 12 teaches adaptability. When one door closes, another opens. 19 calls you to take bold action. Greatness favors those who leap. 3 fuels creativity and joy. Passion attracts prosperity. And 8? It's the number of infinite abundance, reminding you that wealth and success are within reach if you take aligned action. If these numbers keep appearing in your life, don't ignore them. They are messages, opportunities, and catalysts for change. The universe is speaking to you. Will you listen? Now, take a moment and comment below. I am ready to step into my power and claim my success. By doing so, you're not just writing words, you're setting an intention. And when you align with the right energy, your reality begins to shift. Your time is now. Stay open, take action, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined.